It's 94.3 WYBC. I'm Daryl Huckabee with DD in the morning. Excited to have a special guest on the line that has a familiar voice to the show because you hear her every week. But today, we're talking to her in a different capacity about her business, how she got started, and what she offers. You know her as Dr. Roberta Hoskie from Outreach Realty. She's on every Wednesday for Wealthy Wednesdays. Roberta, how you doing today?
Hey, Huck.
I was waiting for you to say that. Hey.
Hey. I am doing well. How are you?
Fantastic. So today we get to talk to you in a different capacity because you talk about wealth and finances and generational wealth and investing in real estate every Wednesday. But today we want to talk about your business. And let's start with how you got started in real estate. You're homegrown from the Elm City, so you're a product of New Haven.
Yes.
How did you get started in real estate?
I got started in real estate because it just made sense when we started running the numbers. At the time, as many of you know, I was on welfare. I wasn't making a lot of money, and I was looking for an additional stream of income. And when I ran the numbers on what it will cost me, which ended up being zero, to live in a multifamily that I owned, it just made sense because I was just really trying to figure out how to survive, and real estate provided the opportunity for me.
Nice. And I like the fact that you took initiative. You know, you come from humble beginnings, and you didn't let your past dictate your future. And you took the bull by the horns and you created something that is very significant today. So let's talk about Outreach Realty.
Yes. So Outreach Realty, can you believe it? I will be in business for, oh my gosh, 17 years.
Wow.
I've been in business for 17 years. Oh my gosh. And I remember when I was like, let me just please make it past 3 years, 5 years, 17 years in the real estate industry, meaning we saw a lot of ups, downs, and so many cycles in the real estate industry. But yeah, I started back in 2004.
And starting your own business is not easy. You know, people, tend to look at success stories and look at the end result, but they tend to neglect the journey that it took a lot of people, including you, to get to that end result. So what kept you motivated through all the, not just the ups, but the downs that come with being an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I believe that all entrepreneurs, whatever business that they're in, is that you should be emotionally connected to that business. If you're just doing it for the money, you'll give up. This is why you see businesses open and they close because maybe they didn't make the money. But when your passion is what's driving it, there's a different force. You just can't give up. For me, I was looking down a lens, so to speak, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 17 years from now of how many people that I can help and how many lives can be changed. So when you look at your business as a ministry of help, then it's not about the business owner.
Right.
About everyone that you can impact. So that's how I live my life, from the lens of what impact can I make. So, when you give up, you really, most of the times there's not an emotional connection to that. It has to be bigger than you. It can't just be about the business.
In terms of being an entrepreneur, we call that having a strong why. Why are you doing the business? And it has to be obviously more than money, although business is, money is what we go into business for, but the emotional attachment is what keeps you there long term, like in your 17 years. So let's talk about Fresh Start.
Oh, yeah. So we just launched a new program in the light of what's happening in the COVID market, as you hear me talk a lot on Wealthy Wednesdays about the real estate market and how it's going to be shifting. So the foreclosures are about to happen. They are already happening. And what we're doing with the Fresh Start program is, if you find yourself in a situation where your property is being foreclosed on, our Fresh Start initiative, we have the ability to keep the clients that qualify in their home when they are going through foreclosure, so that it's not going to be hard, one, on their credit, and then two, even if you have a foreclosure and now you're going to try to go get a rental, you're going to have a hard time getting a rent. So I'm thinking about the clients and the people that I serve, thinking futuristic. We put together a program to keep our clients who are facing foreclosure in place in their home. So we're
Nice.
excited about it. And it's a national program, just like 1,000 Black Families.
And I love the fact that, you're all about helping others. Helping others helps ourselves.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about 1,000 Black Families.
So, 1,000 Black Families is a national homeownership program. We are helping people become homeowners regardless of their current credit, regardless of what their financial situation is. However, you do have to have a stream of income, but we're working with you from the very beginning. We've had clients with 400 credit score that we're able to get in houses. But the thing, Huck, is not just about getting a client into a house or into property. It's about this thing called generational wealth.
Right.
And we all know real estate changed my life drastically. This is why I'm so passionate about it, because I know firsthand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to create these opportunities for every client or every person that I come in contact with that's willing to do the work, though. So right. 1,000 Black Families will hold you from the beginning. We get you educated. We get your credit together. We match you with our clients, our real estate partners, and we do pre-approvals. The wonderful thing about the last thing I'll say about 1,000 Black Families is you get a credit for working with us, at least a 1% credit. So if you buy a house for
nice
$150,000, we give you $3,500 for 1,000 Black Families.
Awesome. And again, you know the voice, but we're talking to Roberta Hoskie, Dr. Roberta Hoskie from Outreach Realty. And I got to say, as a testament to what you provide in terms of credit repair, years ago, you helped me when I was in a situation recover from not so good credit. So, I'm living proof that what you do definitely works. And in terms of generational wealth, real estate is one of the main ways in order to do that. A lot of times we as a culture, as a community, we tend to focus on what we're doing today and tomorrow, but not looking out for the future. And real estate is a way to really look out for future generations in terms of creating that generational wealth.
Absolutely.
Dr. Roberta Hoskie, thank you so much for joining us on not a Wednesday or Wealthy Wednesdays. But for everybody else, Dr. Roberta Hoskie is with us every Wednesday at 9:00 for Wealthy Wednesday. She distributes tips and nuggets. I call them golden nuggets on how to leverage real estate and really, your finances, improve your finances, your credit, and, build generational wealth. So excited to always have you on the air, Roberta.
It's really my pleasure.
And congratulations on your success, and looking forward to some bigger and better things as always. The sky is the limit. No, I always say there is no limits. No limits.
What's the limit? Well, who came up with that word?
I know, right?
Like, we don't do that.
No more limits. Thank you, Dr. Roberta Hoskie, for joining us today. And this is part of Yale University's program to support local Black-owned businesses in the New Haven area. And Dr. Roberta Hoskie, you have a thriving business. We appreciate what you're doing for the community.
Thank you, Huck.
It's 94.3 WYBC. I'm Daryl Huckabee with Dee Dee in the morning.